Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Hey DJ podcast. This is episode 3. My name is Forward.
Hi, I'm Fat Bean. Hello.
I'm done.
And I'm fraies.
Yeah, welcome,
Praise on.
Frays.
Let's go.
Hi.
Hey.
Villain virus mapper, X ranking team, World Cup map pooler. Good to have you here.
Oh god.
165 NGS guy. Oh my god.
Yes, Bullet
Yeah,
Fires,
so
The
today
world famous mapper.
the
Saitan, Teriyaki,
Oh
some
my god.
old classics.
so it's been about 5 weeks since our last episode. A lot of stuff's happened. Before we get into all the ranked songs and stuff, Frays, can you tell us about something that happened in the history that I want to know about? I know the people want to know about. But what happened with Enigma?
Oh good god, why? Okay. Enigma 2 by Yuno. Oh boy. An infamous map.
Because I've
Alright,
heard
so-
I've heard some stuff about it was connected to you in a way, and I'd love for you to say it. So,
Alright, so what happened with that map is that it was established to be unrankable at the time. And I think it was just about to enter qualified or just about to become ranked. And Fern yelled at me to bring up a bunch of issues. I said I was gonna do it, never did, and then it got ranked. So the reason it's ranked in its current state is because of me, because I'm lazy as shit.
nice.
That's
God.
fair, bro.
That map is
Oh, boy.
crazy, and it was the first 300 BPM map, wasn't it? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was. I don't necessarily think it was the first 300 BPM map or a map to contain 300 BPM.
Because it was before Flat World.
Hmm. It might have been
Anyway.
then, but
Was
it
it?
definitely did push the kind
Anyway,
of like speed camp and stuff like that.
For anyone that doesn't know Freyers, he's been around for a while, is responsible for that, and really glad to have you here. Let's get into it. I'm very cozy. I'm in my PJs. Let's go.
It was his last ranked map ever. That's why he ranked Farewell. Like, that's the only.
Oh,
It's called It's called
Oh.
Farewell. So that's
wait.
why it's like really boring map, really boring song, but it's called Farewell, but because he's not going to be ranking any more songs,
It-
apparently. So we'll see how long that lasts.
I
but-
don't think that'll last
fucking
long.
Strato, man. Yeah, it's just as fucking boring as Extraordinary.
Homie, you call that Exronier? The fuck?
Wait, what is it called then?
It's Cronier.
I'd be like,
Cronier. Oh.
I just say Shronia.
It's like, I think the way all of those are pronounced is like, fucking, it's Cronier, Zeroa, and fucking
Cronio?
Cronial Zero, yeah.
Yeah, I would say Xronial.
It sounds
Extra
cooler.
Yeah.
It's like, it
Yeah.
says, it says like how you pronounce it in all the songs. Like, fucking, it says Cronier, and then it says Zeroa. I can't quite remember if it does say Cronial Zero or something in the song, though. Maybe it's Zeronial Zero. That just sounds stupid.
The entire fucking song title sounds stupid anyways.
And that's the point.
All right, guys, let's stay on topic here. Even though Chronial was ranked, there was another big one ranked before it, Berserkers, the double expert plus. Currently the highest ranked PP map set, isn't it?
I think Raw PP is still probably Ultrasonic Anthem.
Oh, that's true actually. Okay.
Ultrasonic is 211 and 110, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
What do you
But
guys think
yeah.
of Berserkers though?
I got a love-hate relationship with the map. I think it's cool, but I also am not the biggest fan. But I think they did a good job on the map.
I think it's very polished.
Yeah, I really
like
really
Combat
enjoy it.
The Expert Plus is like it's really well done. It's just a good map. Sarah's one is fine. It's a Sarah map, so
A lot of
people
doubles.
like it, but like I mean, it's really interesting to see like the way that the maps are represented differently. Like I feel like I don't know. I personally do better on the Expert Plus just because I don't know. It's like represented better, but some people do a lot better on Sarah Diff because it's a lot more stacks, easier to act, stuff like that. But
Really, because I think the intro that Sarah made is way better because he didn't use 345 BPM, is it right?
Mm-hmm.
At the
yeah,
first drop, because he used doubles, and I think complex intro is kind of overmapped in the first drop.
yeah, Complex's first drop is kind of overmapped, and that's kind of the part of the map where like once you make it past that part, Complex's map is like really good, but that
Yeah.
like with those crossovers in the beginning, it is a little bit overmapped. I don't hate it though.
Yeah, agree.
Then the other one, I'll bring it up because you guys are biased. I mean, no, not phrase. Down and forward.
Oh,
Shronial, new 13 stars. Holy shit, good job, guys. Well, congrats.
thank you.
Correct.
Pretty sick map. I've heard mixed opinions, I'll be honest. Mainly just because of
Yeah.
the sliders and just the really dense bit in the middle with like the pauses. Like the diff spike before the... Wait, was it after the sliders? I think it is.
The jumps?
No.
Because oh no! You're I think you're talking about the old version because we took out all the pauses
Oh yeah,
at the
that's
end.
right. Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Those
The
slider streams are killer, man.
Yeah, they
God.
are.
I'm a fan of those though. I love them.
Oh, I mean, they're great, and they definitely suit the areas that they're in. But
Like,
God, they just annihilate
it's-
your arms.
It's just a quest moment map. Like the
Yeah,
quest
I
Basically,
can, I
yes.
can I can see it with zero fucking issues.
yeah, it's
Questlet
definitely
map.
It's a quest map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the people who've done really well. Like, it is like I think it is a map that's really bringing out the differences in like the headsets and the play styles. Because
Mhm.
I've seen some people who should not be getting the scores that they're getting on it, getting like insane scores.
Hey,
And
if you're
some
dissing my
people,
man Creeper Dude for getting 96 on it, he deserves that.
no, he did definitely. Like I've seen a couple of people. Like I was
Yeah, I'm just
watching
being-
people get like 93s or 92s from like rank 1000 to rank 800, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be possible. But
It's my top play
apparently,
now. Let's go.
yeah, it's my second top play. I
Stone.
think
Shut up.
that is my top play. I don't even remember.
Yeah, we spent like how long did we map it? I think we started in February, didn't we?
Yeah,
Or
we
March?
started in February. And it
Yeah.
just started
That was
last month.
yeah, a really long time ago, and I remember you had
Yeah.
you both had your separate versions, and they were both like they both had the good stuff about them, and then you kind of just took the best bits from both, squished them into one.
Yeah.
I really love how you did that. We didn't really need two expert pluses, like
Yeah.
another Shrunial.
The issue was like my map. I think I mapped mine. One was way older because I think I mapped in January, and then I think it was Rox who just DM'd me saying, "Yo, for this ranking his, you should just ask him to like rank it with you because I spent like 2 hours modding this map." And I was like, "Oh, I'll see." And then yeah, we developed it
Yeah.
into like we just pushed like put it all together, and I think we did a. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, definitely like a big monster of a map. Another fair 13 stars. That's what I would call it. Is like a fair hard map, where it's just
Yeah,
hard.
it's a boss song.
And I like the loud like dubstep part in the middle. He made it so much cooler.
So
Oh.
good. Oh,
And the
The
fucking
bombs are
short.
really nice.
Oh yeah, and the chore vocals in the fucking first drop and stuff. Oh, so much better in my opinion. It doesn't feel
Yeah.
like the old Etronial like the song. It just feels like an entirely different Lee song.
I think it still feels the same. There's some parts where it's just like, oh, it's just another Shrunial, but it's
You can
better.
definitely tell. But
It's
that's
better.
the point of a remix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keeps the same like enjoyment from the first song. It just adds more. So really well done.
Yeah, true.
And also, you get another Camellia name at the top of the rankings, even though it's a last song. It's Camellia there, so now everybody's front page is just Camellia and Infernilator. So
yeah.
Camellia
Yeah, I've
rank
got some
band,
Mario on there still. So yeah, Camellia
Yes,
rank
it
band.
should be.
win.
and I mean
Yeah.
forward,
Yeah.
your fucking speed core Snarter's gonna be up there soon, or at some point. So
Eventually,
you'll be there.
I
That'll
used to
be
hand that
fucking
back
14
to
stars, man. That's so
the
hard.
lowers, so that-
But we'll talk
Yeah.
about that on another episode when
that
it's in
was-
queue.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
another
it's true.
when it's in queue, but oh my god, that's like all Estrella.
All right, now the next one, the big one, 21st
Oh
century
my
humor.
God.
Oh my god, that's such a
Lord
good
have
map.
mercy.
Amazing.
I love it.
It's,
It's like, it's so
good,
funny.
son. Good
Can I
map.
can I just flex for a second? I got a 93.2 FC on that. Let's fucking go.
Insane.
Actually
I think
popped off.
I think my FC was a 92.
Oh my god, no. I actually am flexing. No.
I actually could have got it.
Map with 3 stars, man. That map is so
Yeah,
hard.
it took so many tries to FC it, but I'm glad
Oh
I
my
did.
There's this like that mid section with like the dodge walls, and then you have like one hand going under the other. I
The
don't
400
know.
BPM.
Could
Where it's
be
like-
could be there because I just fuck up every single time
Yeah,
there.
it's like one hand goes up down, the other hand goes down up 400 BPM.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like
that took some learning sessioning for me. I had to slow it down.
I cannot stand that map or that song.
No way, it's
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
It's so
Dude,
funny.
It's just, I hate Too Mad humor on its own, and then I just hear the song, and it's just like I can feel the rage burning inside me.
No, it's so good. Oh.
Did you
And
love the guy screaming the N-word in the background?
Oh, God. Why did this like
Ranked really needed this. Need some representation.
True.
white people be like?
You gotta represent Zoomer
What
humor.
people be like?
Oh my god, it's so good.
Bro.
It's so beautiful.
All right, but yeah, a little bit underranked, a little bit underweighted at 9.3 stars. I think I don't think you're awarded enough for your top.
Yeah.
Most certainly.
So
It's
Oh,
also
yeah.
only like
Hey,
40 seconds though.
If
but yeah.
Despacito is 8.3 stars, that's overvalued, man. Can't be doing Despacito like that.
yeah. Dude.
Oh.
I remember playing that Despacito, thinking like, I can play 8 stars now. 8 stars sounds like fun, and I was like, what the hell is
It's
this?
so hard.
Like, why is this 8.3 stars?
I think they just
remember
hated
It's
it.
so hard.
I
Oh my
remember
God.
Bean fucking DMing me. Oh, I got another ending in queue, and I was like, oh, let's check it out. Fucking Despacito.
Yo.
All right. Shall we move on to the next underweighted rune map?
Yes, yes. So I looked at this only in the map preview. I thought it looked fine. It just had some inverted hits, but that's about it.
Even in the map preview, this is another thing where I just kind of can't stand the map. Like, I'm gonna try be as respectful as I
Yes,
can.
yes,
here.
we are respectful here.
Yes, because we're all good people, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, definitely.
At least with Rune's mapping style, I guess I should say, I'm really just not a big fan of it. Like, he likes his inverts, but not in ways where I feel that they're even remotely justified.
Yeah.
The way he executes transitions as well tends to be a bit jarring, especially when they come from like big wide stuff into whatever the hell he decides to do next.
Yeah,
It's-
Rune definitely has a unique mapping style where his transitions are like really unforgiving between different swing angles. And yeah, he likes his inverts. Terabyte I think is quite a bit harder than 11 stars.
For sure.
But as is the case with most rune maps except for like Powa. Because it's more just like the accability and the ship missiness is just so high, and that's just a product of his mapping style. But yeah, no, Terabyte should be harder than it is. No, I haven't played that. I played a map like once, I think. Well, not the most qualified to talk about it, but
Mm-hmm.
I definitely felt like it was significantly overmapped in a lot of the calmer sections, like taking the intro, for example, with just the 1-2 stream for the entire goddamn thing. This is kind of just a personal thing for me. Because I know a lot of people that have mapped this song do map that as just a 1-2 stream for like, I don't know, 45 seconds. God, the ending with the piano.
Oh,
oh my God,
the
Bandu
piano.
video. I remember seeing this map in a Bandu video like a long time ago.
You know it's great when it's in a Bandu
Yeah,
video.
because he
Bandu
would have mapped
video.
it. I think he mapped it the day that the song came out. So Bandit was like, "Oh my god, new album, hype song, make a video."
Yeah. He was gonna rank it with the other one, if I remember correctly. But
Oh yeah, with
then-
Tooties, but then
Yeah,
they added the
yeah.
rule that messed up
Yeah.
me and you with Succession.
Yeah. I was about to say they fucked over me and you, yeah, and
Yeah.
and
I mean,
Drew, yeah.
I think fucked over is is strong language. They, they
Yeah.
enforced the rules on us, and we kind of took it. But I think
They inconvenienced you.
yeah, it all worked out because then we just spent more time on our maps, and they turned
Yeah.
out like better than they would have if they'd been ranked earlier. So it's like, whatever. I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then
Shall
we
we move
got
on to the next one?
we got battle number 1, which I think is the biggest collab in ranked. I think it's the most
After a
most
while,
map.
is
I
it?
don't
I
think
don't
it's. Is it bigger than OC Memories? Memories?
No.
No, I was about to
Most
say.
Memories
I don't
is
think
like
it is.
8 minutes of like multiple people doing a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
those memories
this
are long.
was
It's probably not even as
12.
big as Osu Recall.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was just 12 people, like me, Ford,
Oh, and
you being.
didn't okay. Oh no, it's bigger than that Revenge by Team C2. It's bigger than that.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was all just like slammed into to like 2 minutes. Just like
Yeah.
it has like every mapper except for Cooling, because Cooling was like, "Oh, I just finished this part too. You don't mind, right?" It was like, "Yeah, sure."
That's fine. I'm glad he did
That
two
was
parts.
fine. I think, yeah, I think the map turned out really, really well. I'm really
I like
proud
it.
of it. Oh, like, it just like works. It doesn't feel like people like trying to be like, "Oh my God, my part is the best." It's just like everybody got their own style. It fits the
Yeah.
music. Every time the artist changes, the mapper changes. Yeah.
So no, I do think it is a bigger collab than OC Memories. I think that's like 10 people.
Oh, this
They
is
might be
12.
about neck and neck.
This is 12 people.
Yeah. It's 12
Definitely
people,
the biggest one that we've seen in a while. So
yeah.
I'm
In
happy.
relation to song length, at least, it's kind of insane.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I
it
remember
was
the
just
part's like 20 seconds.
yeah. The best thing about the collab was that I organized it, and it was like people are definitely gonna fight over which part to take, but every single person took a different part. It was like so nice because I didn't have to do anything about that stuff.
I thought I was gonna have to fight people for the USAO bit, and I just got it. I was like, "Holy shit! Thank you!
Yeah,
This is my favorite
Insane.
bit. I'm so happy."
yeah. And I got like the Kobayo part, and I was like, yeah, I want to met that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm an OG boy.
Oh,
I'm number one.
The Yabji bit, is that it?
Have you guys seen the Tennessee community?
yes,
Did?
yes,
Oh my god, we're the
No, I
battle number
haven't.
1. Cool.
yeah.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my God,
Bean
Lar!
will
Oh
love
my God, Lar!
French core.
French score.
I'll
Rough
have to show
sketch.
you
Beep
later,
boop
Bean.
beep.
Oh my god. Beep 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 beep.
Beep kick. Beep kick.
So funny. You'll die, Bean. Oh my god, I'll have to show you.
Such a good video.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on to Bean, do you want to talk about sparkling software?
Sure. So
Yeah.
I have some thoughts on this map. I like the top diff. I mean, like, it's just kind of like a speed map. Some parts of it are up on beat, but that's, I'd say, forgivable because speed meta is kind of evolving. People can hit up on beat. It's whatever. The slower sections I have trouble with because I suck. But I mean, there's nothing objectively wrong with them. What I had trouble with was like the lower diff. I really wish they were like, they kind of just put more effort in. I think it's like 8.5 stars. And I don't really mind a simple lower diff. Like, I understand lower diffs being targeted at worse players, but they should really like choose rhythms instead of just mapping every single sound as a 1/2 stream and then not stopping. And it's kind of like, ugh, why? Because they
listening
didn't.
mappers, put more effort
Yeah.
into your lowers.
They didn't have to like worry about SPS because it was a full spread, and that would just magically align itself. But they could have just it just would have been much nicer. And I know AC players don't complain about this stuff. Like for C18 expert, I would say that's like a fair use of just going down up the whole way with no variation because that's like the gimmick of the map is rhythm. But then this lower diff is just kind of like very boring down up with no rhythm or music representation. And I'm like, no, why? Please,
Yeah, like
my soul.
Yeah, like my older lowers, it actually gave me that vibes. There's a reason I don't down map anymore. just yeah.
You're
it
not
just
gonna
feels like
you're not gonna map a 1/2 stream in the intro and then a 1/2
yeah,
stream in the chorus and have that be like the emphasis in the drop. Like, it doesn't take that much effort
yeah.
to make your lowers cool because people play those. Some of my lowers that
Mhm.
I remember spending like I was like, yeah, you know what? Like Pebble People Leader, I boringly ass mapped the expert, and then I said, no, I'm gonna spend an extra 20 minutes on this, and I tested it, and then I moved some sliders around, and it's like the map I made with the most scores on it. So like, fuck, I'm glad I spent a bit more time on it because that would have been embarrassing if 7 fucking thousand scores were on a piece of shit that I like crapped out in 5 minutes. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
No.
Same. And then we have. I love this map, Bookmaker. Very, very
Okay,
undervalued map.
Lobster moment.
I love the ending. I really love it. It looks so dumb. If for anyone that hasn't seen it, it is inline streams that go to the outer lane and then move all the way across. So it's like opposite lane up spam
Yeah,
across a
it's
few
literally
beats. And
inline jump streams.
it is like I love the look of it. I don't really like the middle bits with some of like the whoop, or like the reachy hits. They seem a bit rough.
Oh, they are fucking great. The fucking crossover.
I just
back
can't
forward
do them.
stuff is
They're so
fun.
painful, but I like the ending. Oh.
It's like it shouldn't work, but it works and it's like fun.
Yeah, I
but
mean it's fine. It's fine.
so undervalued. It should be like 11.6 at least.
No way. It's just like jumps.
11.6 seems a bit much.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'd say
11.4 then.
it should go into 11 stars, like maybe
Yeah.
mid to low 11, but not high
Anyway,
11.
very funny
has-
map. Very funny map.
250 BPM jumps and it's worth less than Ultimate End and Satan. That's just not correct,
that's a
bro.
bit of a joke.
Yeah. Lobster DM'd me saying like, why the fuck is it only 10.9? This must be a joke. Where it was like, yeah, I don't know, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I played this map like months and months ago, so if nothing's changed, yeah, it's a pretty
Yeah, it's just
pretty
a
crazy map.
big
Pretty
blob.
walky map. Yeah.
It's fun. It's like actually fun. It's not fun to like score on, but it's really fun to play.
Funny map.
I got a song ranked, an original song ranked. That's cool. Quasar.
Time?
Got
Wait,
Mr.
wait.
Songmaker man, dude.
Yeah.
It's like finally got ranked. 11.3, 10.6. Yeah. It's kind of hoping for more on the Expert Plus, but we'll
Yeah, I
take
thought
what
it
we
would
can
be
get.
like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 500, isn't it? Or it's 500,
Yeah, I
11.5.
think yeah, I think so.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it's
because they would get like 96 on it, 90, 96 whatever. So it would be 500. There you go.
I think it's valued fine. That's probably just
I
me.
think it's all right where it is.
Maybe it's
plus or
just the
minus
slow sections because
0.15.
there's so many calm sections that kind of brings the ACK up, which brings the star rating down. Unless it's
Yeah,
collapse of ego,
exactly.
then it's just the star rating
I
down
mean,
and no slow
Yeah,
sections.
the top page is
Yeah,
all
sure.
500s, which is like, yeah, that's good. I think the Expert is kind of fairly valid, although nobody's really played it. I think if Sarah were to play it though, he'd get some pretty high ACK on it. But again, it's just busy man, not worth his time to play because it's only 470 PP, and it's tough to believe that Sarah doesn't get that much from a
I mean,
470 PP play at all.
Maybe they just don't realize that the Expert is a full-fledged 10-star sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
put it like on the diff labels? I forget.
Yeah, they're labeled like Expert Plus.
Oh,
Expert
okay.
Plus, Expert, Hard, and Normal.
Well, I thought it was funny because our maps got ranked today, like the Imperial March, and a bunch of other maps got ranked, but not many people have played them because of the update. I was looking, I was like, oh, I wonder who's been playing the new maps, and it's like, oh, hardly any scores. Oh yeah, update. Fucking Scoresaber is down for the day.
Yeah.
So maybe that has something to do with it as well.
Mhm.
All right. Next song.
Oh, the next map is my map. Go insane.
Ooh.
It's
Cheeky
yeah.
9-star.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it's
wow.
definitely underweighted, that's for sure, but it's like probably the most retarded map that I ever ranked.
That's a
Like
light way of putting it. It's very
That's
retarded.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's
I just remember the
it's
first time I saw it, it was like I openly like laughed out loud. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Like,
Hey,
like hit the
can't
bomb
forget
reset.
can't forget to mention the epic cover image
oh my
of
god,
Mr. Dan himself T-posing.
dang yeah. No,
Wait,
it wasn't
what?
a T-pose. Well, you see,
It looks like a T-pose.
Danya made the cover because he
Yeah.
asked me if he could make a cover, and I was like, yeah, sure. He sent me a picture of you doing the pose the guy does in the normal cover, and I was like, sure. But my camera accidentally like cut off my fingertips and shit, so it's like I'm T-posing because you can't see my hands. It's just so fucking retarded.
That's you. Oh my
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
No fucking way. I'm gonna like put this on the screen and show people watching the video. Fuck, that's so
Yeah.
good. Oh, it's just
It is a-
Dan.
And it has a QR code in it too that links to Danya's Twitter.
I believe I've
It's a
heard.
good cover.
I think I've heard many things about Go Insane. Not all of them very kind. I don't think it's a map that an incredible amount of people enjoy.
It's like peak ranked bomb tech. That's like for now.
Yeah, I really
Until
like it.
what's that goddamn map by
Oh,
god damn it.
I know what you mean.
okay, you can take your
Yeah.
time.
I
Oh my god, this is really annoying.
It's alright. You can take
By
10
Night,
seconds.
whatever the hell their name is.
yeah, Night X Rose.
Oh,
Funk Assembly.
Funk Assembly, yeah.
That's the one.
the one in Q.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's for the
That's
people.
actual bomb tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like
This
the
is-
down resets.
And Go Insane's just Gangnam Style the whole map.
No, that's Night Tower resets where you have to
No.
lean and then fucking push in. But
Lean
put a
and
pic-
Gangnam Style. Epic.
There's only like 2
True.
Gangnam Styles, isn't there? Maybe there's like
Yeah.
6 actually.
I spammed one at the end because it was like the same repeat like the
Ah,
song.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, this needs resets too.
Good
Like
consistency.
over. But for people who like this map, I got good news. Me and J-Bob are working on the Go Insane 2.0. It's way more retarded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Mitchell made a very good lower diff for that map.
Oh yeah, that's
The
right.
expert is-
I should go play that. I've been
Yeah,
playing
the
more lower
Expert has
decks.
more plays than the Expert Plus.
Yeah, the expert is like
It's got like 578 plays,
yeah.
100 plays in the last day. So it's like, yeah, it's going up pretty good. Pretty good lower teams.
Mitchell's lowers kind of pop off, dude. They're really
Yeah.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
That lower diff is like it like perfectly sets up the idea for the expert plus for the people who are just trying to practice from the expert and then go to expert plus. It's like the perfect step because you get like taught like the bomb reset stuff. Like you have to like move one hand, not two hands. It perfectly sets up for that.
Introducing concepts in lowers. Let's go.
Let's
my
go.
God.
Not just down up, then it's super boring.
Pog
Yeah,
champ.
yeah.
Actually, to go back on that topic, I shouldn't act like I haven't done this. I definitely have. Deathless,
Okay.
and what else did I do? Absolute Psalm. Did not. What do I do with that? So, yeah, I'm
Oh,
guilty.
yeah.
It ends up being kind of hard to introduce concepts when they're like really like high energy ones or very
Yeah.
intense concepts. Like
Yeah,
let's say you spam inverts in an expert plus or something, you can't really introduce that very well in an expert def.
Mm.
Well, you can actually if you use like
You have to be very
tr-
tasteful with them at least in an expert
true.
def.
Like if you use like three long or three wide, whatever you want to call it, like inverts, you can just like use two wide inverts for the expert.
Even then, I'd say that's probably too intense for a lot of expert players, but it's probably not something we should dwell on too much.
Yeah, sure.
All right, next map. Cheeky tech map. Ooh, tech map, spooky. Speed players quaking. Ooh. Barbecue.
Spooky Schwank.
11.5 stars. What do we think?
Mm.
It's a map. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Schwank.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Personally
got
haven't played it yet since it was
it's
ranked, but
it's got like axe sections that all look all fine, and then it'll just have like one or two notes that are like, that's pretty weird, and then it'll just and it's like, oh, okay.
I feel like a
Uh,
good way to talk about it is splitting the map into thirds. Right? You look at the
Yeah.
first third of the map where you can definitely see that star rating, right? It definitely fits at 11.5 for
Mhm.
the first like third. Then second third, it's kind of a lot calmer. The song's a lot calmer, so it's kind of just act farm. And then the last third, it just kind of falls off in difficulty almost completely.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Uh,
have a funny stream at the end, and ta-da, you're done.
Yeah, true.
So I
Mhm.
can definitely see why there's people out there that think it's
Yeah,
overvalued.
a lot of people have just been like, wait, this is 11.5 stars? This is just easy. So, because they
It
power
falls
through the
off.
star.
The
It
good
falls
spike
off.
at the end.
yeah, and look at, but like look at the scoreboard on this map. Garsh with a 97,
Of
Yeah.
course, gosh, it's
and
top.
Sarah with a 96.5. So
Of course, it's
Oh,
gosh.
wait, no way.
That is a Garsh
Yeah.
moment.
Garsh
Yeah,
is
Garsh.
it's the third highest 97, I believe. And it's like
Yeah, that'd
on
be.
a crazy tech map. Like that's insane. That's
Yeah.
some crazy hack
Is
on
it
this map.
third? I think it's fourth.
Yeah,
Didn't
'cause
Sarah get like a
It's
97
it's
on.
Plague Bearer and your one, Death Wish.
Yeah. Oh
And
wait,
then-
then
and-
it is third.
It is the
Didn't he get a 97 on Darkness?
no, he has
No, he's got a
96.9.
Ah,
Close
Mhm.
enough.
Yeah. Anything else to say about barbecue?
no,
No,
very.
not
No.
really.
Well, now we can talk about
Fine map.
darkness.
No, we can actually talk about the map. Another top map for me
Yeah,
for.
another one. Wow, guys, you've been busy this
Whoa.
month.
Oh, crazy. And that
Farming.
means I now have my name on 3 maps on the front page of Scoresaber.
Ooh.
Yo, same.
Yo.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I think we are tied.
We're
then.
getting work
I
done.
think.
Well, I'm gonna kick myself out of it soon enough, but
Yeah.
we'll talk about that one
Hey,
later.
you-
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Collapse is almost off front page. Crazy.
mhm.
Yeah. Actually, I'm really proud of this map. I think we did a really good job on this. I even got like tech players DMing me saying, "Yo, I don't really normally like metal speed maps, but this map actually is really cool. Good job."
It's very polished. Good job.
Yeah, it is polished. It's good. I like I really do like where it's sitting. Right, almost at 12.6, just above Plague Bear, which is
Mhm.
good. I think they're very
Mhm.
similar songs. Darkness is just a
Yeah.
little bit faster, and the streams
It's
move a little bit
more.
more.
Yeah, there's more speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's,
Probably
yeah,
will be
it's also
higher.
sick song.
Yeah.
Like as far as a metal
Oh,
song,
it's
it's dope with
so
with the
cool.
guitar solo in the middle. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's dope.
It's a banger.
Oh, so cool.
I really
we-
love the song preview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder who gave us that.
I wonder.
I wonder.
Ooh, you told us to do that. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm very passionate
best thing
about song
about them-
previews. Sorry, you
the
go.
best thing about the map is the diff labels though.
Yeah, the
Wee,
wee
wee, wee.
Nolan's
So good.
wee wee.
wee.
Yeah, and Nolan's lowers on that map are actually
Yeah, really
so fucking good.
Yeah,
It's-
Nolan did a good job.
And we can welcome Nolan Animations to the front page of Scoresaber. He made it there.
Again,
What a legend.
I I dragged him back to the front page.
Oh yeah, that's
again.
right. Party People was on there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, my
I
bad.
was- I DM'd Nolan saying, "Yo, Nolan, do you want to get back on the front page?" It's like,
Yeah, we can welcome him back then. My bad.
Yeah. Crazy.
Mhm.
And lastly, little self promo. We got Imperial March.
Yo.
Imperial March. that
Star
one,
Wars song.
Star Wars
yo.
Yeah,
song.
Jedi
Yeah,
moment.
Yeah, no, me and Bean, we mapped that for May the 4th. We speed mapped it. like
Yeah,
a day
we
for May the
mapped it
4th.
really quick. I was like, wait, it's done already? Holy shit. And then we barely
Yeah.
changed anything and it's ranked, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we changed a few things. It's ranked, and then we did some lowers, which is good. So if you're not the best player, go play the map. It's nice and fun and good fun. Yeah, play
Yeah.
the map.
I
Upload it.
really, I've
Yeah.
actually played the expert like way more than the Expert Plus because I'm like, damn, we did a good job. It's just so nice, and I also just like the whole pegboard nerds like sort of vibe.
Pegboard nerds are so good for like mapping. The songs really just map themselves at that point.
They really do.
Banger map.
Yeah.
And it's upvote farm.
Yeah.
True.
Upvote farm.
Yeah.
Upvote farm.
Famous
It's actually
artist. Let's go.
It's not that. It's not that much upvoted actually. It's only 75%.
I mean, like in terms of just pure
I
quantity.
think the bombs at some bits would cause some downvotes, but that's gonna happen. People are gonna whinge about bombs. Yeah. It's fine.
If I see a bomb, I downvote it.
Oh my god, he hates Go Insane. Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Hold up.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the ranking queue. Well, the first one we got to mention is Werewolf House by Kival, like the new one. It looks like the same as like the old one, as like the funky crossover double thingies, like the Kisu doubles or whatever they're called, and it just has like duck walls in it.
Yeah, it's the shorter 2-minute long version, I think. Let me check.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But the main thing with that map is that it likes to do the funny note color gimmick, right? It has kind of washed out colors to try and represent, I guess, spookier parts of the song, more calmer parts, which is an alright gimmick in theory. I think it's nice. It looks cool, but I think if you were actually playing the map like that, it wouldn't be all that great.
Wait,
I think
so
around like halfway, it gets to a point where both like the colors for both notes are both gray.
Yeah,
just one's a
it
darker
really gets
gray.
dark, too.
what's this note gimmick? Is it? Did they change the
chroma
colors?
gimmick.
Yeah, it changes the colors of the notes like, in different parts. It's
I didn't
chroma.
know. I didn't know that was the thing.
One of my maps from 2019 has it, I think. Wait, not 2019, 2020. And I basically got it from a lighter, so I know a lighter.
That reminds me of something funny I just want to talk about really quick. When we were making Ludicrous Speed, someone in refugee camp, I won't say who, maybe I will, I don't know, it doesn't matter who, but someone in refugee camp was like, yo, let's color gimmick swap red and blue to make the map even more fucked. and we were like trying to do it, but we couldn't figure out how, so we just gave
Go ahead.
So anyway,
Would have made the map way better, bro.
Though, if you turn off all chroma events, though, doesn't it? Like
Yeah, you can just override it.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like with what was that map? Mushusu by ABC, where it's stuck on the Linkin Park environment if you don't disable chroma. Yeah, everybody was like whinging, like, I want to play the map, but it's just this horrible environment. Fuck.
I really do like the Linkin Park environment, though. The subway tunnel, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, if I look down, I like get vertigo. It's weird.
True.
It's so like claustrophobic.
I just used the Rocket League. Like, I once used it, and I'm never going back.
Oh, I should try that. I just use
I'm
like
a Fitbeat.
whatever.
I pretty much exclusively use Fitbeat.
Anyway, we're going off topic here. We're talking about ranking queue. Next one.
Yeah, that's true, right.
I wanted to mention
Donkey
this one.
Donk.
Yeah, Donkey Donk. So this is 3 expert pluses, all mapped by Seska. Because apparently you can do that if they're different enough.
They are definitely different.
I think people are gonna complain just because of how like it's techie, but they're just so dumb. It's like every other Seska map, but there's 3 of them.
It's gimmicky.
It's great. It's a good. I love the map.
I don't know, because I find the song like kind of boring. It's
I
4
did not
minutes.
realize I didn't realize there were 3 different expert pluses on it. I looked at the top one, it's just all sideways, and it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then, oh wow, all the doubles are upside down.
Wow.
It's a Seska map. It's God 2.0.
And it was cued by ABC, of course, because
Yeah, but it has the cool. It has the cool sideway resets, right?
it's like the
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the up ones that actually inspired a few people I know.
Oh,
and then
also-
they started using it too. Cool.
I'm mentioning it, but I don't think they'll be very high. Maybe they'll like all three of them be mid 9-star or lower, kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
kind of like easier than the Glock, or maybe more actually,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of notes. There's a lot
I
of
personally
doubles.
think the top one is pretty hard. Some of those movements are really awkward, but it's
Yeah, it's
it's
just like a
fun.
dumb map, and I think it's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Funny
very-
Seska moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind the map. It's cool.
Mm.
Okay, the next one in so it's in ranking queue. It's near the bottom or midway. Attractor Dimension by the
Yeah.
La Fan Club.
Yeah.
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah.
It's me, J-Bob, Nolan, and Mitchell.
Yep.
But it has 3 extra pluses by me, Nolan, and J-Bob.
And what's
Mitchell
the
is below
estimate
it.
for them all, roughly? Like, because they're all
Uh,
similar.
Mine and J-Bob's will be sitting at like 11.5 maybe higher, and Nolan's is like 11.3. Yeah, they are really, really fucking hard.
But
It's
like, they're not
200
290 BPM. Is it really that
Yeah.
high? It's higher than like.
two,
Oh my
it's
God.
290 BPM for like 2 minutes. It's like it has like one calm part, and that is it. It's just
Mhm.
full on 290 for like the entire fucking song, and it has like very awkward like mine and Jables have inverts in them too. It has like a lot of movement, a lot of streams.
Oh, so it's kind of like the other one you and J Bob have, the Calamity. So some parts kind of have that sort of feeling.
It's way harder than Calamity.
Yeah, I mean it's harder, of course, but
And
oh, okay.
yeah, he used double spam if I remember correctly, and I mainly used jumps with like the offhand map to the guitar. But like they are, even though ranking team will argue otherwise, they are not very similar. They are pretty different. Because we had like issues with the ranking team saying that they were like way too similar. But eventually it apparently just the entire discussion died down. So luckily we're probably safe with the map. But yeah, it's like 3 different expert pluses, like just like Donkey Donk. It's just like actually very different because Nolan's has like the no animation feel to the map, while mine has like the more jumpy dance style to the map, but also introducing like very like scuffed inverts maybe in the middle. Mine also has like triplet bursts with like towers at the end, so it's like a lot of big swings. Yeah, and Nolan's is just like a Nolan map, and Jable's like a Jable map.
I mean, I looked at them when I was doing like BSL map pools, and I was not sure which ones would be like cool for a tournament, but they all looked pretty slick. And I love the song. I've listened to the song like a million times. It's sick.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it is. That's a lot of PP in one map
Yeah.
set. That's for sure. It's
Yeah.
probably 4 and maybe 500 PP. 3
Yeah.
500 PP maps in one. Just crazy. It's nuts.
Mm-hmm. All right, next map. This one is right down the bottom of queue.
Yeah.
Maximum Blaster.
Yeah.
Big hard. The big hard.
Now, did you queue this one forward?
No.
Oh,
Uh,
is it? I mean, are you allowed to say? Because I can assume who it was.
I can say it's Vila.
Yeah.
Vila told it in Scoresaber because I had been looking for a modder for like 1 month by that time, and then Rox was like, "Vila, stop sending this song. Dan already made a map or something." Was something like that. Vila sent it in Scoresaber, and then Vila was like, "Oh, I can mod it if you want." And I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Mm-hmm.
It's
Cool song.
a very cool song.
I've
and
yet to hear it, so I'll probably give it a listen after this.
it is maybe some could argue it's more stamina heavy than OV, maybe. Some could actually argue that. Because this map is not forgiving. Like it just slaps you with 350 BPM for like 2 minutes, then it has one break, and then it slaps you for another 2 minutes with full on 315 BPM.
Yeah, 315 or
around.
350.
Yeah.
315.
315.
John, 315.
Okay,
It's not.
I'm not
that.
sure. I wanted to know.
It's like
Yeah,
a
wow.
really, really, really good song. It's like you could it's like a party people type of song with like the cool synth going on in the background the entire time. But it's like
But
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah, it just doesn't stop being 315 BPM for like
yeah,
2
and
minutes.
it also has like 30 seconds of doubles,
Oh god.
and also has
Iris.
before the doubles it has like jumps, but it has like the offhand is mapped to dots, so it's really hard to keep track of them, and they also go inverted sometimes. So it's like a
A real
really, really hard
slutty
map.
Ah, so that'll be a big one.
Yeah, it's close to Berserkers,
Does it-
maybe higher.
How long is it? Because does it have like lowers and stuff, or?
Yeah, it has a no animations lower because
Oh, of course.
it's it's almost 5 minutes long,
Hmm.
and it has a very good Nolan lower that is actually not easy. It's actually gonna be a mid 10 star because it's just a jump map, like mid 10 star.
No, instead of streams, it's jumps.
Yeah, it actually represents the song.
All right, that is pretty slick. Do you want to move on to the next one?
Very difficult. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blaze it up with cannabis cultivation. It's
Cannibal.
finally in queue. Cannabis.
Cannibal.
Yeah, I didn't
Cannabis.
see this plop into queue. Is it like down the bottom?
Yeah, it just got in.
it's
It got
alright.
in like at the same time that Maximum Blaster got in.
After being teased for months, they finally decided to do it. I think it was because Complex was like doing some whack stuff with one of the build up.
Okay.
But this map is nuts.
It's terrifying.
I'm unknowledgeable. Please educate
Yeah, it
me.
is terrifying.
What's crazy about it? I don't know.
What
It's
is it?
7
So it's
minutes.
seven
It's
mi-
a
it's
7 minute
7
long
minutes.
ABC and complex map.
Yeah, 7 minute long
Is-
ABC and complex map.
Is it that one where the
Um,
streams like go across the whole screen, but then they're kind
Yes.
of like
Yeah,
kind of like
that's that one.
a tunnel, and then they like spin.
Yes.
Oh god.
So like,
I mean, it's
right around the
cool, but
5 minute
fuck.
mark, right around the 5 minute mark, there's this insane stream at like 294 BPM that like leans and goes like across the entire screen with massive four wides, and it's just insane.
It leans,
Like,
then
it's-
rotates you back, and then rotates you back, and then it's 4 wide, and then oh, you're dead.
Like
Yeah.
that pattern is. I think it's harder than. I think that pattern in itself in a vacuum is harder than anything in Sacrament at all. But it's
Yeah.
like, it's the map is crazy. Think of like the sliders in Sound Chimera, but like way like faster, and they move more, and yeah, it's really just complex blazing it up and
Yeah.
making a map.
I don't see this map being 12 stars now. I just looked
Yeah,
at it
we'll
again.
see how
and
it goes.
it's
Yeah,
not,
because
doesn't
there's a
look
lot
like
of
12.
ag gain stuff.
Yeah. Does it like the entire like first 2 minutes is just ag.
Yeah.
Like simple up down stuff, but it's just
Yeah.
bottom row, and I hate bottom row. But
It's
yeah,
the parts that are fucked are really fucked, but
yeah,
I think a lot of the map is just kind of on the tamer side.
Yeah, that stream
Yeah.
is a huge diff spike at like 5 minutes. It's
but it needs to be
massive diff
fine tuned
spike.
properly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyways, we'll see where that goes, I guess.
Then the next map is actually from you, Fraies. Silent Phobia, banger map.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I saw this
Yeah.
go in queue, and I was like, wait, Frey's doing lower divs? What? What is this? Is he okay?
Huh?
Yeah, they're terrible. I hate them so much. It's like everything that isn't the expert diff is fine.
Okay.
I despise the expert.
I'll definitely go play the expert.
I
Just to
shit on it.
just to enjoy it. I do like a good
God,
expert.
this looks hard.
So for anyone that doesn't know, Silent Phobia, 2 minute song, very dense. It's got a lot of like, what's the BPM of it again? It's like 300?
290.
Oh, 290. So a lot of like jumps, and then they just go upside down, and then it has that ending pattern. I love that stream with like the angled downs on the top corner, and then like the ups, and it's just like, oh, they look so
Invert
sick.
streams.
Yeah, inverted
It's a-
streams in the corners.
So you could call it invert phobia, I guess.
Yeah,
Infophobia.
and it just seems very like kind of digestible
Yeah.
monster patterns. So I like it. I'm keen.
The only part I don't like is the midsection, but I heard you were going to change the fine tune it.
Well, I mean, I did re-upload it just to
Oh,
let it long
did
go.
you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll replay it then, because I actually love that map. The inverts are cool.
The
Yeah.
funny sideways sounds aren't as bad anymore.
Okay, great. That was my only complaint I had. I love the fucking bombs, like where you have to put your arms over the fucking bombs and stuff.
There's
like the-
still some stuff that I need to iron out, like probably some potential vision issues or something.
and
But
Right now,
yeah,
can-
it's time.
oh
I
my
can
God.
say this now because today is a special day. They just released the BSL map pools for playoffs, and Silent Phobia is in the finals. So let's go.
Oh God!
Oh,
Oh no!
I may have put that because I like the map.
This looks
Yep.
like the hardest phrase map that I've
it
seen.
is. It is
the
like a
hardest version.
12-star map or something. Yeah,
Yeah. Holy shit! This is hard. It's
but
really hard.
it is so much fucking fun.
What
Yeah, good job,
what
Trace.
made you get to that creation? If that makes any sense, phrase like what little patterns did you take from other maps of your own work and stuff?
Well, I guess to start with, actually inspiration for mapping it in the first place was I think Foxy and then a person called Jojo Banana. They were both working on versions, or Foxy was thinking about working on a version. And after seeing JoJo's, I kind of got inspired to make my own version, because there were a lot of things that I felt I could have executed on better, or just concepts that I wanted to implement myself in my own version. Like big spooky, intense, funny invert,
Yeah. There's
And-
lots of inverts.
yeah. I guess with taking patterns from other maps. It's like how we have there's the sideways sound section. I use Monolith as kind of an inspiration for that, but just fine tuning it a lot more, making it not dog shit. Unlike Monolith.
Monolith just has a few reachy hits that are a bit rough, I'd say. I like that map still.
That's kind of another thing with just the idea of just kind of spamming inverts for entire sections. That's another thing that just I kind of use Monolith as inspiration for, but doing it in a way that would actually be suitable for a map of that speed. 290 BPM. You need to be a lot tamer with the inverts.
Yeah,
Mhm.
true.
All right, well,
It's kind of hard
Yeah.
to think about places where I took inspiration from this and this, because you just kind of slap down patterns, don't you?
well, the way I'll do it is maybe I'll map something that's like a gimmick map, just like not ranked or anything on, and then I'll make it something that I want to get ranked, and I'll tweak that gimmick pattern to be more playable, and then all of a sudden, got something like a speed pattern that just works well, and isn't like full wide or something. I don't know.
Oh, I've made the epic.
All right, well, let's get on to the last map. We're going to talk about NQ Destroyer by Kobayo.
Banger song.
Yeah, I wanted to
Banger
mention
song.
this because it's like,
Long map.
personally, I find the map pretty boring. I think it's just down, up, too simple, and I sleep. I'm sleeping. But other people like it, and that's great, because fucking Serret almost has a 98 on it. I think he has 97.9, and if we know Serret, we know that give him a few months and his scores will go up by like 0.1 or 0.2. So by the time this is ranked, this will probably be the highest 98 by far, like by 2 stars, because this will be 10 stars, and the highest 98 is 8.6 star, 8.5 something star on that Josh map. So I wanted to mention this because it's like, whoa, we're in
Wow.
2 months, 3 months, we're gonna probably see a new highest 98, and it's gonna be on a 10 star. Yeah.
Kind of spooky.
That's nuts. I haven't personally seen the map a lot, but yeah, Kobayo is known for making pretty crazy maps that are like easy to act. Which His Galaxy Friends is like a ridiculous, like a 97.5 or something it has on it, or
Yeah.
something nuts like that. And
Speed.
it's like 10 stars. And then I guess this is definitely harder than Galaxy Friends, but maybe if it does get that 98, that'll be absolutely insane. Because holy crap, that'll be nuts. Yeah, and yeah, I think we have one
Yeah,
more.
one more map. I messed up saying that there was the last one before. One more map to talk about.
First Rapes by Dash.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Not a fan, personally.
It's the
think it has
full
a
version,
huge-
isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
long
Yeah,
version.
it's the
Yeah.
extended version of it.
Damn.
I think it takes a little bit too much inspiration from Muffin's one.
To put it nicely, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 24 in JS?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I think that'd be.
No, it's 21, I think.
Yeah.
Or 22.
Because I know the Dash made Scoresaber, and that was like, I mean, I think the song was really cool, and the map was like, it had some cool bits, and some bits that were just like a bit eh. So I don't know how I feel. Like, I haven't seen First Dreams, so can you guys tell me about it?
It's like Muffin's map. I guess it has. I think he definitely took inspiration from Muffin's map. That's what I'm seeing, and he also had like bump resets and stuff. There's a few issues, but I am probably gonna DM him and try to help him with the map because I do see a bit of. I do actually see promise
There's
in the map.
potential.
There's actually potential in the map. Yeah,
And,
definitely agree.
It likes its sliders. Let's put it that way.
So is it just kind of like big, dense slider sections that aren't let in? That's what I would fear.
It's like think about how the sliders were used in Muffin's version.
Oh.
Just kind of like that.
Oh, didn't you? Isn't there like a lot of muffin notes as well? Funny that we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for anyone that doesn't know what a muffin note is, it is like an up note in. So if you got your right hand, it's in like the opposite middle lane. So not the outer lane, the middle lane in the top row, and the up in the opposite middle lane. Spamming those is generally very uncomfortable from what we've like gathered. So.
I think it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to explain what a muffin note or a shredder angle is without an image,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'll try
that's
to help him with it.
uncomfortable note is all you need to know
Yeah.
when we say muffin note.
It's
Uh,
mapper terms.
And Muffin loves that we call them muffin notes because we still do, and he's like, yeah, great.
All right. Leaderboards. Let's chat. Some crazy stuff has gone down on the top in the top scene recently. Sarah's still undisputedly number one by at least 40 pp. But Estrella sniped Feast from him by point three ac. He's now Estrella has now got a 96.8. Sarah recently came back and got a 96.7, but Estrella is still a ways ahead, a 96.8 on Feast, which is insane.
That was insane. I remember that day.
Yeah.
It was like we in the refugee camp, the bot auto updates when people get the scores, and it was just like, whoa. Everyone was like, holy shit, did you see like the score? And I think Estrella was like on holiday or something, and then he came back and just had one of those like pop off moments. And yes,
crazy.
And like you said, yes, Sarah was 0.3 behind. Nobody does that to Sarah. What?
Yeah, he still hasn't come back from it yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he might eventually.
I mean, Sarah did tweet about tracking being a bit weird on super fast stuff, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah,
although you'd hope not.
It was a good tracking day for Estrella.
Yeah.
We got like Sarah is just as always popping off. He's got some insane scores recently as well. I feel like when we talk about a lot of the top scores, it's mostly just recapping what Sarah's done recently.
Mhm.
He got a 97 on Plague Bear. It's the new highest 97 on it, and it's 97 on a 12-star map. The first
The
97 on a
first
12
one,
star,
yeah.
which is nuts. That's actually insane. Next he's got almost a 97 on Darkness, which is like almost a 12.6 star, which is nuts. He's like 0.04 off, so
Mhm.
practically a 97 if you round up, and that's nuts. Yeah, no, that's Sarah's crazy as always. And
Yeah, there's like
yeah.
on Necropocalypse, he's got a 96.9 something, like 96.96, I think. So
Oh, it's the same. It's the exact same
Yeah.
score as
as
Darkness, which is
Darkness.
nuts. That's also crazy.
Aren't
So
these scores
he's
insane?
yeah. So
He is
he's
just the pausing master, I swear. He just spams
yeah.
that fucking pause button. Gets the most ridiculous
Yeah,
scores.
pausing is a skill.
Yeah.
Um,
Unironically, though.
yeah, it is.
And people are getting better
Um,
at pausing, as you can see by more 600s being set on OVE Sacrament. I'll
yes.
have a guess how many there are people who haven't read the notes in this call. Have a guess how many 600s there are.
I'm gonna say are there 13?
21.
Yeah.
21?
Yeah.
Yo.
How fucking insane is that? There's just like kids who are improving are just popping off and getting 600 PB plays.
The questlets.
No way.
What are you insulting me, right?
No.
Maybe.
Yo, I didn't even notice. Sarah 4 days ago set the new highest score on it as well. A
That's true, yeah.
95.85.
Yeah, he finally got the FC on a good act run.
Yo. That's insane. So hope maybe 96 soon, huh? Maybe. We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll
It
see.
took a while to get like to where we are. Would have
Yeah,
to see.
jeez. It's been over a year now since the map was ranked as well.
Yeah. So pretty
Crazy.
crazy stuff. I think it's all like we're getting more speed maps like from you guys with the Shronial and Darkness, and then there's also easier ones like Death Wish and maybe even Knight Rider. People have just been, I guess, quietly grinding those, and then the act just goes up, and now like
Yeah.
more people are catching up and getting 600s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
yeah,
the
Sharp Skill Kill Kill was just basically just free 500 for people.
Yeah.
other thing to note about the leaderboards is we got new top 10 players this month, new gods. Creeper
Crazy.
Dude got to rank 9 for a little bit. He's dropped now, but he was there. And Udon is rank 7. So
I think Udon is one of those players who's like super scary, and I think if he keeps improving at the
Yeah.
rate that he's improving, could definitely be a contender for the top 5 or top like 3 spots even. He's nuts. He's very good
mhm.
at pretty much. Well, he's ranked 3 on Sacrament, which
He's-
is kind of nuts.
He's like, where did he come from? Because I know Small Fox is quite young as well. I won't say I don't know their age, but
He was a
think
quest.
Udon's, yeah.
I know Udon was a quest player,
Yeah.
but then he bought he got a PC and is now
Yeah.
playing on PC with Link.
Yeah, and he
So-
he already got insane scores when he just played on Quest and alone.
Yeah, dude is nuts.
He's been around.
spook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a contender for some of the top spots. We'll hopefully see
Yeah,
him up
'cause
there.
Like
He's
currently, Seska's rank 3, but I think people would still say Small Fox is like the definitive rank 3,
Yeah.
and then
Small
Estrella.
Fox is insane.
Oh, actually, no, or Estrella. Oh my god, it's too hard.
Yeah.
There's too many gods. They're all just they're good. Doesn't even matter at this
Yeah.
point.
Then you have like the old gods like slowly deranking now. I think Ford is probably the best one to talk about that because he can actually
I don't-
see all that shit.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Really?
Ford might know nothing.
Umbra is like he's going hard on
Yeah.
he's going hard on the,
Yeah.
on the GitHub.
That's all I know too, because I can't
he-
see shit because I'm not a supporter.
Yeah, I can see
Mhm.
it. He's going really hard. I don't know what any of it means, but I think I think yeah, if he's been talking about it in public servers, then we can talk
Yeah,
about it, but
he's been talking about it, very open about everything. I guess we'll start it
Yeah.
off with that. Like, Umbra has been giving everyone updates about the new development for new Scoresaber, where you can like sign in with Discord, link your profile, edit stuff, be customize more. Uh, I assume you can choose what plays you have on your profile instead of it just being like Sacrament, Shronial, other Shronial, the other Shronial.
yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be sick to see.
Mhm.
And yeah, hopefully it'll just be like we're getting good insight into the future of Scoresaber, because once the website's updated, then I guess there's nothing really stopping PPV3, because it'll be like the world
just
is
give us a
ready for it.
New
Yeah.
curve, please.
Oh, a new curve page. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Then we've got the BSL playoffs. I said it earlier, the map pool is just released. And this season, we have some top contenders from other seasons not playing. Like, hello, Estrella, Seska, not playing this season. Estrella said it was because of his tracking. I guess Seska's just tired. um, and just hasn't been playing that much because of his like uni. I think he's been working hard on that. So I'm just saying, someone like Oldma Flea, even Cloraz, maybe even Creeper Dude are gonna like top the Europe group. Oh, and oh god, Danish guy, Gustav. Yeah, he's super scary. So these are going to be the EU guys at the top of the playoffs. I'm just excluding America because America's got gosh, Sarah.
America don't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. I like looking at Europe. Oh. But America's like got Murph, I think, is playing, and I think Mocha. No, even people like Illuminati Salad, he's gonna smurf in BSL rank 50 or something, and he's gonna place really well.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, fun
That'll
to see.
be interesting to see
Competition.
without a couple of the old gods in the game. Yeah, well,
Okay, so now,
see some
oh,
cool stuff.
so now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take us into a little section I prepared for you three. We're gonna play a little
no.
trivia game. I thought I'd put this here with the community things because it's fun to like think about the game and just learn stuff. So, I'm gonna ask. I've got 9 questions here. I hope they're not boring. I hope they're fun. And we can just, I'll say the question. You guys can, talk about it for a minute. And if you have no idea, you can just lock it in. Lock in an answer.
Where's my buzzer, dude?
All right. First,
Slap on your fucking desk.
your picture lights up. Just like make some weird noise, like. All right. First question: which map has the highest notes per second in ranked? This shouldn't be that hard, but it might be.
Is it notes per second
Notes
overall,
per
or
second.
do you mean like just NPS
Notes,
overall?
yeah, NPS, like the stat on the map.
Has to be a stream map, right?
It has to be. It's not OV, I know that for sure, but
I have an answer locked in, I think.
Okay. Well, do you want to say it, and then the others can copy off you, just for this?
I'm fairly certain it's Feast. I'm fairly certain it's Feast.
Do you guys want to lock in an answer, Dan, Phrase?
thanks for giving me the answer. I'll lock in the same answer now. Thanks.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure you'll give forward an answer at some point.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I give on that one.
All right. It is Feast. Well done. Applause, everyone. Clap, clap, clap.
I know.
Okay, now.
I know this because I looked this up at one point because when Paper Extra Tone was in queue, and it was 17 NPS, I was like, holy shit, what is the actual highest ranked NPS song? And I was like, oh, it's Feast with 15.
Yeah, we talked about this on the previous episode. That's why I was like, oh,
I wanted to start off with an easy one just to get, the balls rolling. Now a fun one. Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
I'm searching that on Beat Saber now, and it says like if you have Feast is what 15.12, and this is
15.7.
Necro.
15.12.
Beat Saber
Jesus.
stats then are scuffed, I guess.
Yeah, it's not quite right. Necro is
Yeah.
like, I know it's not as
It
high.
says Necro's higher on Beat Saber.
Oh, that's weird.
Well,
Maybe I'm
Is
wrong.
it, maybe it takes SPS on Beat Saber now? I don't know.
No, it does
Oh,
say
no, it
notes per
doesn't.
second, just
Oh,
hovering over
okay.
that.
Other site is still
Okay,
stuffed.
maybe it is
so-
Necro and I'm wrong. Maybe, okay, we can just we can just.
Necro is 50.39. That's nuts.
That's
Maybe it
weird.
is.
I feel like it's not though, because it's less BP. Anyway,
I'm just gonna say Beat Saber scuffed.
yeah. Warm up
Yeah.
question
Yeah.
doesn't count. Now we'll go into the other ones because I want to get moving. Map with the most downvotes. This should be easy.
Oh, I know that one. That's very
Oh.
easy.
Oh, I know this one too.
I know this one too.
All right. Do you know what phrase? Or
No,
Wait, are we
and
talking
you're
about
not being-
downvote ratio, or
Da-
are we talking
just
about
just
like
like
most downvotes?
most number of
Ranked
downvotes.
map or just in total?
Most
Just-
raw number of downvotes.
Yeah,
okay.
raw downvotes, and you're not allowed to look it up.
Oh.
I'm trusting you guys to not cheat.
I already know this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I know.
I laughed at this map so hard, so
Yep.
I already
All
know
right,
this
everybody,
one.
you can just say Dan if you're so confident.
Salsa,
What?
right?
It's
Salsa.
almost
It's
Ronier.
salsa, right? Or is it not salsa? Oh, like salsa's the worst ratio.
it's-
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's worst
Yeah.
ratio. No, that's okay. I mean, you're kind of right. I could have that as
Did
like
you
a
say map or
Overall
mapper?
downvotes.
map, like singular
Ah.
map with most downvotes.
I thought you said mapper, and I was like, isn't
Oh,
that
no.
BB Bear? But
BB beer is great.
But do you guys actually not know this? I thought it would be
I don't
easy.
know. If it's the most raw number of downvotes, then I'm going to say Sobus Ronier, but I'm not sure.
It
yeah,
is.
generally just number of downvotes. I don't know.
Ah, so none of you guys know.
No.
It is Daisuke Evolution by Hexagonal.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1,500 downvotes.
Ah, I thought you meant ratio, and it was like that's salsa. I know it.
Source a good map. I don't know how it's down there. Okay.
Daisuke,
I just want to look at what
Oh my
Daisuke's ratio is right now.
I forgot that Daisuke existed.
Yeah.
Daisuke's
Well, it does.
ratio
hashtag unrank requests.
is Daisuke's ratio is 28.3%.
Hey,
Damn,
that's higher than
Just
Despacito,
hold
I
in.
think. It's a better map.
that's higher than salsa. Salsa is even worse.
All right. Now I want to get to the next question because I want to let you guys think about this because I don't think anyone's going to know it, but it's a fun sort of thing to think about. What is the lowest PP 9-star map? So like raw PP value at the top score, and it is 9 stars. What gives the least amount of PP?
That's such a niche question. Like it's so specific.
But if you think, you can figure it out, and you're not allowed to cheat.
I think I know this one.
Okay,
Wait,
I'll give you
Is
not long to lock in, I
is-
guess.
Stowe 9 stars or is Stowe not 9 stars?
Nah, Stowe isn't. That's like 8.6, I think.
Oh,
8.7.
okay. Was it be Stowe? Damn.
Alright, maybe this question was too hard then. Do you want me to just say?
I've got no fucking idea.
Alright.
I think somewhere
I'll
I
give
know,
you
but
I'll give you a clue. What is a 9-star map that has dot spam?
Oh no.
that's just any muffin map, bro.
Nah, I
Oh my
mean
God,
like
is it Labyrinth?
like proper dot spam. No, Labyrinth is
okay.
oh, you
It
mean the
can't
new
be
one?
Osu Memories.
No,
No,
Osu
no, no,
Memories
no,
is 7
like,
star, I
that-
think.
Yeah.
Dot spam map, 9 stars. Alright, I'm just gonna say it. It's G1.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you were thinking about it. You're like, oh, what's a 9-star map that has? Yeah, okay.
Is you want?
You said dot spam, and I was just like, huh? You mean a muffin map? I was like, huh?
No. All right, now this one, I would be very surprised if someone got it, but I wanted to ask it because I love this question. What is the highest PP left-hand heavy map? And for anyone that doesn't know what a left-hand heavy map is, that means there's more red notes than blue notes for the whole
A
map.
map with left hand syndrome.
I think. Is it okay if I just look up the name of the map? Because I think I know what map it is,
That's
but if I
fine.
just
I'll
forgot the
trust you.
name.
Just no cheating. But this would be really hard to cheat with. Anybody want to lock in some guesses?
don't know. Is it? I
The
want to
highest
say.
PP, right?
Yeah, left-hand
I
heavy
think
map,
it's
highest
left-hand heavy.
PP.
I think it's like. I think it's. Is it Invisible Frenzy, the Estrella one? Is that higher left hand than right hand?
No.
Feels like it.
No,
No, no, no,
it was
no,
made by
no, no.
Estrella, so no.
It has to be a cooling map, right?
Honestly, I
Alright.
feel like it'd be by maybe one of the noodle mappers, honestly. Ramen noodle.
Okay.
But I have no idea.
I want you guys to
Is-
lock in a guess because I want to say it. It's funny, and you're gonna kick
Um,
yourself when you hear it. You'll be like, oh.
Don't tell me it's a cyan map.
No, it's a high PP
I
map.
think
It's
Yeah,
like
it
big.
is actually high.
I'm gonna look.
And it's
at
not a. My guess would go out to cooling map.
Ludicrous Speed by Refugee Camp.
What's your guess phrase? What's your
I
lock
just-
in? You don't
I
have
just
one?
give up.
Alright.
I have no idea.
Congrats,
I would say
forward.
welcome to chaos.
You got it right. It is
actually?
it is ludicrous speed. So if you guys think about that map, it is literally just a dumb fucking stream, and then the drop is only sliders on the left hand. So it's just a left hand heavy map.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done. Holy shit, someone got
Otherwise,
it.
otherwise it would have been a fucking cooling map because it would be if we
Yeah.
welcome to chaos. Because
Yeah,
welcome to
it would
chaos
have been.
is 1.2. It's, oh,
I
man,
think ludicrous speed is like 1.01 or something because there's a few more sliders on right in like the slower bits, and then in the build up it's just sliders on left hand. So okay, that was fun.
Ludicrous Speed.
Okay, now we're gonna do a little, like maybe a little speed run section. I want you guys to quickly lock in because there's like 3 questions that are really similar and they shouldn't be too hard. What was the first 10-star map ranked?
Oh, yeah. That was Milk Crown, right?
It was Milk Crown.
Yeah.
Milk Crown. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I
Cool.
would know.
You wouldn't
Did
know
Milk Crown
forward.
get nerfed though?
Damn.
There?
Forward, you're actually that much of a zoomer. Holy shit.
That much was zoomer. When I came in to ranked, when I started playing ranked, the hardest song, it was like OV Sacrament was the
Yeah.
hardest song. We already had
That's so
Bruh.
crazy, man. Like
yeah.
When I
the Milk Crown was at one point the only 10-star map ranked, and I remember looking like, wow, maps
was
can be 10
incredible.
stars. I'd only played Daisuke that was 9.0 stars or something. What the hell?
Wow.
I remember playing when Megalomania was still ranked.
Yeah.
The
That's one.
Floods map. Yeah.
I remember
enough,
when
I actually
300
played that
PP
map.
plays were a big deal.
Okay. Now, oh yeah, Battle Sirens by Odd Loop and M1917 by 8K. I was like, yo, 300 PP, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, now next question, very similar to the last one. What was the first 11-star map ranked?
Wasn't that a
Like,
what's that?
like
Goodbye?
teriyaki.
Wasn't that goodbye?
No,
Uh,
no,
Oh, no,
Goodbye
no,
was
no.
just shy of 11, wasn't
no,
it?
it's gonna be a
It's
PUDS
10,
map.
it's 10.7. No, I don't
Oh,
know.
then it,
There was no
was it
PUDS maps.
Megalomania
No
then?
PUDS maps.
oh.
I'm thing is like there's no way to check this, but I'm pretty sure I'm right when I write this one.
Is it still ranked to this day?
Yeah. I'm not
Okay, so it's
not including
not
PUDS
the-
maps.
Okay. Because otherwise it would have been Megalomania, right?
That was never the top PP map. So that should
No,
give
it
you a
wasn't
hint.
yet. Wasn't it Villain Virus then?
It was Villain Virus.
It's like,
Yeah.
it was either VV or like Flat World.
I'm surprised you
Yeah.
didn't know that phrase. What the hell?
No, I was just kind of like, I swear to God, there was one that got ranked before that was 11.
Yeah.
No,
so
VV.
too.
I remember being like, there was Goodbye at 10.7 and then 10.9 and then Villain Virus 11.7. Like what? That's the
And it's
first 11
jumped by a
star.
whole star.
Holy shit! So
No,
yeah.
that does make more sense now.
25 NGS.
Okay. Now easy one. Unless your name is Forward. What was the first 12-star map ranked?
Melancholia.
Yeah, it was Melon, right?
It was Melancholia, correct. All right. We got 2 more questions left. They're
Right.
pretty easy. Just like fun little closing questions. What's the highest PP map with a duck wall?
That's the easy and complex map. The excuse my rudeness,
No, it is not.
right? Well, fuck.
It's probably just one where the crouch wall's right at the end as a joke, isn't it?
No. Actually, kind of. Nobody
And
knows?
it's ludicrous speed.
No, that doesn't have duckles.
Oh no, that doesn't. You should
Refugee
have
camp
added
is
duck walls.
allergic to duckles. No chance.
You should have added duck walls in that map.
Okay, no answers have been
fuck.
locked in. I'll say it. It is
I swear, wasn't there one in Cronial?
It is
Oh,
Cronial.
yeah!
Cronial 0 by Foxy Boy,
Yeah.
like 12.01 stars.
I haven't played that map all the way through, so I wouldn't know.
335 BPM duck walls. Woo!
Let's go.
Let's go! Woo!
All right. Last question. What was the first map to break the 350 BPM barrier in ranked and have like
Muffin Cronier.
correct? Well done, guys. You made it through the quiz.
Let's go.
I had a great time hosting. Had a lot of fun getting the questions together. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh man, I'm sad no one got the Daisuke though. I thought that would be like, oh yeah, Daisuke, because that was what I thought. That and Break are the top two.
Fucking break.
Break your fucking face tonight.
Which one? It's the Sook one, right? That's
Sook
got the
one, yeah.
hybrid number.
Okay, so now we'll move on to the next segment, the guest segment. So we'll start off with the question: how did you start going into about ranking your maps and?
Oh god, that one. Well, it all started with the infamous, the legendary monochrome butterfly, as you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. My favorite phrase map.
Yes, lovely map. It was like my 4th map or something stupid like that. The way that happened, and it was my 5th map. So the way that happened, I think, well, I obviously, I released it, and then I was like, hey, this is kind of good. I made some lowers. I was like, yeah, I want to rank this. And I remember talking to Hoppa when he was a ranking team member. God, it was an app. Like, talking to him was fine, right? The ranking process was fine. It's just, like, nothing about it was hard. I had to move maybe, like, 2 notes, and then it got ranked almost instantly. It was kind of fucked. It was just, oh, God, just looking at that map.
What was the jump again? It was, like, monochrome butterfly, villain virus, teriyaki.
No, okay, so
What
it
else
went
was
from
there?
monochrome butterfly, and then a year later, Ether Strike.
Oh, Ether Strike.
Ether Strike.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so fucking long ago.
That was
now,
like,
man.
and that was like 8 stars, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
I can
that was
check, actually.
that was massive at the time.
No,
It's like, whoa.
Ether Strike was 5.8.
Damn, I didn't even know you mapped that map.
Yeah.
I thought it was somebody else.
Nah, it was the funny.
Were you inspired by like the Cry one? Was that how you found the
Ah.
song, or did you just like map it?
Yeah, I think I did find the
Yeah.
song by playing the Cry
Because
version.
I
way back
remember
when.
playing the Cry one, and it was like, oh, I loved it so much.
It's just Akira Complex makes so many good
Yeah.
songs. It's a shame he basically dropped off the face of the earth.
So
Yeah,
those.
that's an arcade,
Oh.
right? Yeah, it is. It is an arcade song, Ether Strike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way you sort of went about those projects back in the days, or the old days, you jumped like a year to Ether Strike, and then there was Villain, and oh god, it's Teriyaki. Like, I feel like those kind of came out of nowhere in terms of like hard maps, and we hadn't seen maps like that before. I just want to know who inspired that. Was it like you and friends, or you just kind of like had ideas?
Well, with VV at least, I think Satan actually came before it. As it was just scrolling through like STVX songs, and I looked for something and it's like, oh, this is a good song. I'll map it, and had an original version with no lowers, and it was just complete nightmare, even worse than it is currently. But yeah, VV, a friend of mine, he mentioned the song to me, and he was like, you should map this. You should get it ranked, because that'd be very funny and epic and cool. So I did that, and then, the rest is history, really. I think, God, that was a whole, like, ordeal back then with, PUDs, he who shall not be named. That was not very fun at the time. And then it was just kind of a downward spiral from there, if I'm honest. And then it went to Satan, and then it went back up a little bit with Endymion and Anomaly, and then they aged like shit.
Well, I would
think
say
normally actually aged pretty well.
Teriyaki has gotten better over time. It's still a bit fucked. Still a bit fucked, but you know, Taichi is top 6 on it, and people still like Udon. I can I can see on the leaderboard here. Udon just bopped Taichi down a spot a week ago, so people can improve on it. I remember like thinking the map was impossible, and then I almost assessed it, and then I was like, oh, okay, and that was like a while ago, and I've definitely been able to do it better now.
I think it's the worst fucking map you made, Frank. I
Yeah,
hate that map so much.
Nah, dude, you played Ragnarok before?
I played Ragnarok before, and I rather play that map than I play fucking
Dude,
Teriyaki.
I remember playing Ragnarok
left-hand curse.
for like 2 hours once, just trying to do it. It was so fucking cool. The lull up
I did
notes
the
in the
same.
stream.
I did the same.
And it was
I
20.
love
It
Ragnarok.
was 23 NJS. Like who the fuck? Oh, no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was like 22. But I remember it was so fast.
It was 22.
What time was that made? Around wasn't that 2019?
January.
The very
2019.
end of 2018, I think.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, because that was around the Hex era of maps, right? With the Eldest
It
Ring.
was,
Yeah.
it was released on the
Yeah.
19th of December 2018.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love those. I love those maps. My favorite maps are Wheel of Llama and shit from Hex. So
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Sorry. All right, don't worry. How about the next question? We got the villain virus history lesson. I'd love to hear anything you have to say about villain virus, because it was like the big map when it was on its way to ranked. It was 1 star higher than everything else that existed.
Yeah.
And it was like, was there controversy? Was there drama? We want to hear the scoops.
There wasn't really controversy. I think there was actually, but I really can't remember. It was so long ago at this point. It was, at the time, it was kind of just like infamous. You know, it's like, oh my god, wow, it's the big map, the big epic. Oh my god, it's so hard.
Yeah, that was
And-
the first map, I think, where I saw crossover streams that moved, and it was like, what? Not even moving. It was just like the first map I'd play with crossover streams. It blew my mind. I was like, whoa.
4 whites too, right? There's 4 white
Yeah.
crossovers at the end. Yeah.
It really was kind of a trendsetter there.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
there was actually one bit of controversy that really pissed me off with the map originally, and actually made me just completely drop it.
Oh,
on
I
my
remember
end.
that. Yeah.
Because Oddloop is the person that got it right, not me actually. And with the little like the funny piano rolls, where the first note is in the middle of the row and the
Yeah.
last note is in the middle of the row.
Oh yeah, that
the
like
half
staircase
pipes.
hit. Yeah, the half
Yeah.
pipe. That's right.
There was the
first
staircase
version.
hit with the up note, and
I
that
had
was
to
pointing
practice
into
that shit,
the
bro.
red up. And I remember at the time it really pissed me off because I was like, you know, there isn't a single person that actually bad cuts this.
I had
know,
to
looking-
fucking practice that shit, bro.
They were fucked. But looking back at it now, you know, it's completely understandable. You know, it is just staircase funny. You know, you should do it.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was like, nobody bad cuts this. This isn't an issue. But you know,
Yeah, I remember the screenshots. That was like some of the first times I'd learned about, mapping theory, because I wasn't a mapper at the time. I just played the game, and I would see pictures of like, this note is angled here, and if you swing with the blue, you will hit the red, and that's like, oh,
yeah,
half pipe.
it
Now I know.
do that. But that's how we came to Oddloop ranking it.
Yeah,
And then it introduced the famous Oddloop vibe check.
yes.
Which remind me, because I do not know what you're talking about right now. Which vibe check?
The
So-
Oddloop vibe check.
I remember because I'd played every upload religiously. I loved that map when it was coming out. I had to get my 74% pass to make sure people knew I could pass Villain Virus.
I still think that map aged better than stuff like Melancholia and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's only 260
Yeah,
BPM.
honestly.
It's like make that put that at 23 NJS. Get rid of some. Oh no, 22 NJS. Get rid of like shadow angles. and then that like the odd loop vibe check
You
near
actually
the
have a
end.
fine. Yeah, you
And
actually
it's
have a fine map. Yeah,
it's a sick map.
I still can play it. Like I don't have like a big grudge against the map.
Yeah, I remember it
Maybe
was
the NGS.
because when Villain was ranked, like Goodbye was the top song at 10.9, and that was like I kind of hated that map just because it was a fine map on its own, but it was so like kind of flat and the same sort of vibe the whole
Yeah.
time,
It
and
was
then
kind
just
of uninspired.
and then it just kind of ended, and then this was like, now this is Kovayo screaming at the fucking ending with like the sliders and shit, and then like, oh, it just felt so good.
Villain Virus definitely feels like a boss song.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's a fucking banger, honestly.
Yeah, and
I'm trying to find where the all loop vibe check is.
it was just like the
Maybe we'll
monster
find it.
top PP map for such a long time. Was there much like interaction in the community, or was it just not really a big deal with people you talk to?
No, it was like a gigantic deal. It was insane. It was like
Mhm.
a record-breaking map at the time.
Yeah.
There was like this giant chase at the beginning where like, yo, I'm gonna get like the first 500 PP play, and then it never happened until like
It actually
God
never
knows how many
happened.
months later. It's like, God, I remember like clips of like, dude, when Atomic was playing. 'Cause it was like a massive thing where everybody that was streaming was playing it and farming the ever living hell out of it. And there was
Yeah.
this giant like hype moment of when Atomic was playing. It was just, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get the first 500 PP play, just like screaming and hyping him up, and that never happened. And it was absolutely hilarious.
Well, I remember it was one of the maps where like top players struggled to SS it because it was so unheard of and honestly ahead of its time. It was so ahead of its time. It's like a 2019 map, and it plays mostly fine today. I remember the intro was so shit missing and impossible, and now it's like it's whatever. It's just an intro, whatever.
Yeah.
Here, I found the all loop vibe check. It was just a sudden crossover in the corner.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause that wasn't there in the other upload.
Yeah.
That one. Ah, I
That was
remember.
the infamous all loop vibe check.
Yeah, I remember the hype behind. I remember the hype behind the map too. It's just was basically the OV of 2019.
It really was.
Yes. And then it was a funny situation where it was the number one map, and then
It was,
Countdown 321 was
Deathless.
ranked. Yeah, and
It was
Deathless.
Deathless first that was above it. That was like 316 BPM.
I think so.
Minefield song.
316. Yeah, I should know. I mapped
Yeah.
Deathless.
And then there was Countdown 321, which was
Yeah,
oh
and
good
then
God.
all the PUDs maps dissipated, and then Film Virus was back at the top, and I was like, oh, what the hell? Like everybody's front page was Megalovania, Deathless, because the curve rewarded like 82% was like the same as 92% basically.
And there was the first 500 on Countdown, the first technical one at least.
Yeah, I think I had a 500 on Megalovania. I
What was
think
Countdown worth again? 11 points.
it
No,
was
was it
12.
wasn't it a 12
Five,
star?
right?
It was 12
Wasn't
star.
it? Was it 12?
Yeah, it was only ranked for like a few days, so whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember because I was screaming about the map because it was like horrendously unrankable.
The stream map to nothing.
Dude, it was like a 4-beat stream mapped to nothing. It was hilarious.
And that
that's
that
should move on from
stream
that.
was not mapped in the Muffin one.
No.
Didn't Muffin basically took like DE's old map and just
Yeah,
polished it up?
he just
Yeah.
moved everything. I think D has like 6 notes in there that were like the same. Muffin just moved literally everything and he took D's map and then moved notes around. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's how
Timings
it's
and
done.
stuff were all good. All right, now back to you, Fraies. Is there anything that you're proud of lately? Like we talked about Silent Phobia. It's going to be in BSL finals.
Yeah. Honestly, as far as like personal projects go, I'm kind of the person where I don't really find myself too like overly proud about things. I'm like, this is kind of cool. I think I did a good job there. But I think the thing I'm most proud of would easily have to be Toxic Violet Cubes for World Cup.
Yeah, I
because-
was thinking of asking about that.
Yeah.
Like, there's something to proud of. Could you tell us about
You know,
that?
yeah, that was me, ABC, Complex, and Forward over here.
What's up? I just did the lights, and they kind of suck,
Yeah.
but whatever.
And
if-
Jack, and Jack,
And
can't forget
Jack, yeah, because let's say can't forget Jack.
But yeah, that was just, God, it was incredible, honestly. Like having the privilege to map just like a brand new Camellia song is the final like boss song of World Cup,
Yeah.
even though it really wasn't, and it was honestly like one of the easiest maps in the grand finals pool. But that's besides the point.
Well, you literally Acronia was literally in fucking
Yeah,
finals.
like
So, yeah.
we couldn't have really beaten that unless Camellia slapped us with Berserkers too.
Yeah.
I remember because I'm in the Cube community staff chats, and they were, and Amanatsu was like, "Yo, guys, like, don't tell anyone. We've got to deal with Camellia. Like, shh, secret. Don't tell anyone. We're gonna deal with Camellia. We need to find mappers, and like to map the song for World Cup because Camellia's agreed to make it." And then that was all I heard. I didn't hear who it was or anything. That's how like secret this thing was. Where
Yeah.
I think it was just World Cup stuff specifically. So I don't know why he fucking told me that there was even a song, just to risk leaking it. But I knew and I was excited.
It was actually really cool, yeah.
It was incredible, really. I've got a few other things going on, but really nothing I'm incredibly proud of.
Mm-hmm. What about something you're proud of in the past? Like, I wanted to mention Anomaly, because that was,
I mean, carried by the song. Let's be real.
yeah. But it was just like
Anomaly.
it was just like musical representation, creativity, good structure. I remember like the ending fucking making me like so happy, just like with the dots and stuff and like the sideways stacks. What was that like? Because that was seriously just we made a tier list, like a ranked map tier list, and Anomaly was SS tier. We made this in Refugee Camp PC once.
Anomaly. Okay,
yeah.
well, I guess let's begin with the older versions. Originally made for the Vision Block tournament, right?
Yeah, that's right. I
That was a
remember.
thing where
Yeah.
all of the maps were No, it wasn't for Vision Block. It was for Sight Bleed. God damn it.
That's
Yeah,
a while back.
That was
Yes.
Vision Block was Sight Bleed 2, actually.
Yeah.
But it's made for Sight Bleed with a collab with He Who Shall Not Be Named. That was it was funny. It was kind of epic back then. The second
of.
half was absolutely abysmal. Just slider spam everywhere.
I remember seeing
Because-
it and being horrified, and then there was like a few Australians, specifically Crimson, and he was like, "Yo, like you see this fraies map Anomaly? Holy shit, fucking love it!" And that was him, and he posts about it every time you re-upload. He was like, "Holy shit, Anomaly's back, guys!"
Let's go.
So I knew
but
about
then,
it. Yeah.
Moving on from the original version, because that's not terribly important. Going on to the one that I made fully on my own. The very first iteration of that full version. Think on every beat there was a stack,
Pudsman.
and everything that was ever represented with free notes, if there was a chance or if there was a place where it would have to end up being a gallop, I wasn't going to do a gallop, obviously. So it was just a tower every time. It was just like taking emphasis way too seriously. It was fucked and completely unplayable. I think it was like 3,200 notes. Most of it
Was
was
it-
just stacks.
That's
Was this around the era when Scoresaber was like, you have to emphasize every single
Yes,
sound, and
it
when we had like
was.
banging
It was
bursts
like-
and stuff,
a
Yeah, the
countdown?
hyper consistency.
Megalovania, the intro. I remember
Yeah,
it was stacks
banging-
everywhere.
banging bursts as like stack spam everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, even in like the calm sections, like the bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
There would just be a stack every beat. It was
Yeah, I remember
really
that
stupid.
era. Yeah.
But then
It was a
yeah.
complete nightmare in its original version. Over time, obviously, it was refined into the version it is now.
Yeah, I
Which,
remember.
hasn't exactly aged the best, but the
I
parts
think
that
it's-
aged
Yeah,
it's-
well.
really
high-end
well.
JS is like the main issue for me. I just see 23 and I'm like, oh god. But I
Yeah.
remember like the build up part with the stacks, and then like there's the bombs at some points with like in the corners. I had never seen anything like that before, and it was like,
Diagonal inverts with the
Yeah.
stacks.
oh my god, where it's
The dot invert, dude. Like the one or
Yeah.
two of those, that was hilarious.
oh yeah, that
Everybody
like
misreads
I
it.
remember missing like 6 there once, first
Yeah,
time.
it was great, but you
Um,
can really tell that the first half was made in like mid 2019 because it's certainly aged the
It's
worst.
a lot of
That's that.
backhands, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's
The
similar
second
to
half did age significantly
Teriyaki.
better, I'd say.
Yeah.
But
I remember you
It is
saying that the ending was too easy. You're like, I should have buffed the
I
ending.
hate the ending so much.
But
It's
the ending
it's
is just
stacks.
it's just such a clean end to the song, and like the map. I think it
Yeah.
fits so well, and I just I loved it. Anyway,
It's fairly clean, but I do wish it was like, it fit more as like a climax.
That map was a fucking nightmare when I played on Quest standalone, because the spawn thingy was broken on the Quest, so like all the nodes spawned in like dog shit. Because I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck you did.
that was
with,
another
like,
oh,
thing.
the
the
scrappy
rotation
the
thingy, and it
scrappy
just
JSON editing. I
Yeah.
It
remember
was
that.
so it was
What you
so fucking
did-
horrendous.
What you did back then was that you moved like the first note in the map. You took it in the JSON with like the time and everything, and you just moved it to the end. It would actually just spawn at the beginning, obviously, because the time values dictate where it's gonna spawn, obviously, and the beat and stuff that it spawns on. But that would just like make it so that the flip animation would be like extremely fast, or just wouldn't even play
So
Yeah,
like
for some godforsaken reason.
all the inverted notes in the top corner would already be there, easier to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that looked like normal PC for the most part, but on Quest it was just like completely fucked.
Yeah.
Because it was like
Completely unplayable
unreadable.
for a while, and then
Yeah.
an update came along, which completely fucked the map, made it entirely unplayable. I
Yeah.
can't remember what exactly it did, but I think it made the
I
notes all
remember
look floaty
it
and weird.
made the notes float in super slowly, and they
Yeah.
would like, they you would see them, but they're too high, and it's like, what? It's moving down.
Yeah,
It was
That was
fucked.
so funny. That
I
and
remember
hilarious.
that.
and
It was
Jushin.
hilarious, but it made me so upset because I was like, am I just too bad to play this map? Because this map is dog shit, bro.
Oh my god. Well, that was really cool to hear about Anomaly. One last little question: is it like it's also about your projects? Which of them are you like most fond of? You can say like specifically at the time they were ranked, or like at a point in the past, and now.
Honestly, I kind of find myself just like, you give a map maybe like a month or two, and then I despise it. It's kind of how it works with me, and I think most mappers, honestly.
Okay.
I find myself not really liking most things that I rank, but at the time, I'd probably say that Endymion was one of my favorite ones that I did rank back then, because, I mean, dude, the song is just incredible.
Oh, I love that map. I still think that map is great.
I remember
Yeah.
mauling at the intro because it was unFCable.
The intro, the
So
intro
hard.
is like, eh.
Oh,
But if you get past the intro, it just becomes so fucking sick.
I mean, it was just a phrase intro, remember? Same with Villain, same with Anomaly, and same with Teriyaki. Just, you can't FC the intro, it's too hard.
Bro, I had to practice that fucking stack spam at the intro, bro. Like where there's the outer lane stack spam on one hand.
I
It's just,
remember at Atomic's house, right when Endymion was ranked, he was like, I can't pass the ending because of the full invert, like, I don't know how to
Yeah.
describe it. It's
It's
leaning
what
invert.
inspired me for that ending invert was Lollop's Unpleasant Sonata.
Yes,
God.
yes, I remember that.
The
Oh
banger
my
map.
god.
Love that goddamn thing. Just hyper cancer inverts. It was beautiful.
Lot of mapping.
And then I guess now the only thing that I'm even like remotely fond of is Silent Phobia for obvious reasons.
Hmm?
It's
And
like
it's
brand new,
new.
basically.
Yeah. And we'll get to see it in BSL.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that'll be
I kind
that'll
of
be
liked
funny.
your King of Lions. That one was good.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, King of Lions.
I know most people kind of hate it.
Great map. It's better than the scrappy map, that's for
I
sure.
mean, yeah, but that's not a very high bar. Let's be honest.
True.
I do like some of the concepts that I went for with it, like kind of the Spookfest thingies in the jump sections, and like the mini jack section is honestly great. I love it. actually really, really like some of the representation in it, but I don't feel that it's all that great. I don't think I executed well with that map.
Yeah, there's a few issues.
Oh,
Okay, I had
yeah.
one more question for you too, Phrase. Because I remember you talking about in Monolith about the optional lolop. How the fuck did you come up with the idea for an optional lolop?
That one specifically, like optional lollips they aren't a new thing, you know. It's not like Monolith was the first one to do it. I think I had like optional lollip notes back in Satan, dude. They're old as all hell.
Yeah,
But
but like,
in Monolith, the one at the end, I specifically refer to as a true optional lollip note because it's right at the end. There's nothing that's gonna like dictate the flow direction that you're gonna go for. Like there's no notes after it, so you're gonna have to hit it as a down. Like let's say Satan, for example, you know, dot stack, but there's an up note right after it, so you're gonna hit it as a down stack. But at the end of Monolith, you can truly just hit it any way you want. So it kind of encourages you to hit it as a lollip note as well because of the very final note, which is just a down. So you want to hit that as an up if you want to flow into it, or you're going to triangle.
I see.
Yeah.
It just made me laugh so fucking hard, bro. I remember it's just talking with a few friends of mine and was like, I think somebody placed like a dot and they were like, oh, it's just an optional lolop, bro. No need to miss it. It's just an optional lolop. No 90 degree.
Optional lollip note.
It's just so.
Like I
fucking love that
bookmarked
term.
it at the end of the map, and it says optional lollip, or it just says optional.
Yeah, I fucking love it.
It's great.
Yeah.
That's it's a good chat. Think we're good to wrap up.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks again for coming, Phrase. I have been a fat bean. I've got more maps in the ranking queue, and I like to make. I'm still making little like mid-speed maps that have been getting some upvotes and stuff. That's fun. So if you are interested, check those out.
Hi, my name is Forward. This has been me. I don't really have anything in queue right now. I actually have been kind of absent from the game recently. Uni's kicking my ass, but I don't think I think the only thing I have left in queue right now is Black Dream Day. Should be getting out pretty soon. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, other than that, go play Toxic Violet Cubes. Have fun with that. I did the lights, cool map. Yeah. Other than that, keep an eye out. Might have some stuff in queue in the future, but for now, I'm just kind of sitting back and just doing my own thing, doing life.
Yeah, I've been done. Been kind of the same as Forward, just kicking back. Although I have been streaming again on my own Twitch on Hello I'm Dan. If you want to catch a stream, you can. And yeah, I just queued a few more speed maps, and my mapping motivation is pretty low, but I'm working on some stuff, and I'll get some stuff out soon-ish.
Yeah, and I've been Fraies, obviously, you know, the famed guest. I think I've got a fair few maps in queue as well. I've got a collab with Mr. Fat Bean Soup himself over here. Made of
That's true.
fire.
Wait, we didn't even talk
Yeah.
about that.
that.
Oh my god.
I did
that'll
see
be,
that actually. Cool.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't got much. I think we talked about most of the stuff. I'll be around, I guess. Thanks for having me. You know.
Yeah.
Thanks for
It's
coming on.
super cool to have you on, Phrase. Or been a lifelong fan, I'll say.
Lifelong, oh boy.
Yeah, Monochrome Butterfly, man. Changed my life in 2018.
Yeah,
Man.
it scarred you forever.
It really did. I hated it because people FC'd it and I couldn't. And I was like, this is impossible. I can't. So.
Yeah. Thanks
Anyway.
for almost having me quit the game with Teriyaki again.
Nice. You're welcome.
Yeah. All right. Hey DJ. Hey DJ.
Hi.